guys, it's Caffie and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you how I actually teach language arts to my third grader using my very own curriculum. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time stopping by, my name's Caffie. I'm a homeschool mama to two little girls and I love sharing all things homeschool, motherhood, and some fun DIYs sprinkled all up in there. So if you like that kind of content, then please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. I mentioned in my how to build your own curriculum that I'll be doing kind of a 3-part series. First, talking about what resources I use to build our language arts curriculum, and then the next 2 videos would be how I actually execute or what we use for my kindergartner and my 3rd grader. So this is the 3rd grade video. So if you have a 3rd grader or upper elementary kid, then these things are probably pretty good for you to use to help teach your kids language arts if you are trying to build your own curriculum. So where do we start? Let's start with, this is the first thing that we do. So when our day starts by us doing our read aloud, and while I'm doing my read aloud, she works on her handwriting. So she is using cursive handwriting. We use writing without tears, and she's using the cursive handwriting. And we're also using the printing power because I just want her print to be better. Honestly, I mean, she can print, she can write, it's fine, it's legible, but why not practice it, right? You know, let's make it as best as we can. So we use both of these books here to start our day with handwriting, for our handwriting. I mentioned this and I showed a flip through of this in my resource book, but we are using Dr. Fry's spelling book, grades 1 through 6, and this is where we get our spelling words from. Right now we're probably pacing about a new list of words every 2 weeks. What I do for her, we did the test in the book and we saw like what level she fell in. She actually fell to like level 4. But she said she felt more comfortable like doing level 3 words. So what we're doing level 3 words, but what I do at the beginning of the week or at the beginning of the new set of words, I will just kind of do a test over the 20 words, and out of those 20 words, whatever 20 she does not know, those would be her spelling words that we work on for probably like the next 2 weeks. So that's what we're doing for her spelling. So we grab her spelling words out of here. And then for practicing her spelling words, we use her spelling box where she's able to read it, write it, build it, and so that she can work with her spelling words here. Along with spelling, we also work on word study. So we do things like, you know, homophones, onomatopoeias, things like that, synonyms, antonyms. I am using this book right here, Homophones, resource books, grades 1 through 8, to kind of get a list of homophones for her. It's pretty cool because this book actually breaks down homophones by grade level, so you kind of figure out where they are by grade level. And then from there, I just kind of go through what I know that she knows or she doesn't know, and we kind of work through those words. I will print out a list, and then she'll do a few of these a day, 5 or so on that day. We don't do these every day, but I kind of mix this in with just kind of whatever she's learning, and she'll do a couple here or there just to work on her homophones. One thing that I really did not want when it came to curriculum, I did not want to live in a workbook. So I'm trying not to fully rely on workbooks and worksheets, which we have to do it. Like kids have to write, they have to read and understand instructions, and it's perfectly fine. It also gives time for me to work with my other child when they're working on a worksheet. So I'm not against worksheets. I just did not want to like fully and solely be like just open up a workbook and just read and write and not be the full curriculum. We are utilizing books a lot. So when it comes to things like homophones or onomatopoeias, I don't have the book on me anymore, but we had like soup, slop, you know, whatever. I'll pop a picture, like, yeah, that one right there. We read that book to learn about onomatopoeias. I also teach language arts kind of family style. I'm teaching the same grammar concept. So if we're learning about nouns, both kids are learning about nouns. They're learning about them at their different levels. So my kindergartner is learning about nouns as a person, place, or a thing. And then my third grader, she's learning about nouns as far as what's an abstract, what's concrete, what's plural, how do you add, S, apostrophe S, whatever, IES, like those type things when it comes to nouns. So she's digging deeper into using a noun opposed to my younger kid just kind of knowing what a noun is. And so for that, as we're teaching kind of this like family style, what I'll do is I will find like books like this to kind of talk about that part of speech or part of grammar. So this one is like, more about synonyms. We have adjectives. This one is about adverbs. We have antonyms, and then this one is about nouns. We also use books like this to talk about personification. We read this book here, talk about our real outs. A lot of our real outs use personification because we have talking animals. So that's a great way to kind of bring those other grammar literature concepts into our study. So we rely heavily on books like this. So this school term, we have not gotten completely into writing yet. We're going to get more and get heavier into our writing skills. But, books like this, The Plot Chickens and Little Red Writing, these are great books to kind of read along to learn about writing. Also going to start using our Learning Without Tears, Building Writers, and it just kind of gives you different breakdowns like writing prompts, things in here. So opinion writing, informative writing, all that kind of stuff we'll be working on out of this work, this book here. But yeah, we really, really enjoy reading books, talking about it, and kind of learning through books. So, and the final piece that we use for her language arts curriculum is this Evan-Moor Language Arts Fundamental Level 3. And this one just basically talks about nouns, adjective, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, sentences, capitalization, abbreviation, punctuation, usage, spelling, and vocabulary. It covers everything. So right here, you can see we just finished talking about nouns. So this is what talking about possessive and singular and the apostrophe. And then you have about 2 lessons. Sorry, not 2. You have 3 lessons, and then you have like a little review right here on that lesson. So generally, the way that we do it is that we will do all 3 of those lessons in one day, and then as well as the review. So I would usually do 2 of the lessons with her, kind of working through it. And this is me explaining to her understanding the concept of what's going on, what we're learning. And then she'll kind of do the 3rd one by herself, and then she'll do the review. This way, one, she's doing the one by herself, so I know that she's able to read and understand and follow through with the instructions. And then like the review, if she's actually grasping what we've taught that day. And if she doesn't, know it, then we can kind of go back and work on more things. A lot of this stuff she is kind of familiar with, again, because we've already been talking about nouns. We've already been talking about plurals and that kind of thing. So now it's still just reinforcing what we've learned and kind of going a little bit deeper into that subject. So generally what I do on top of the grammar part of things, I kind of pick what other language arts skills I want to focus in for the month. So like this month, we're working on abbreviations. I want to focus on homophones as well as personification and onomatopoeias. So those are the things I wanted to cover. So again, like I mentioned before with the homophones, I'll print that out and we'll work on just a few of those a day. And then in the back here, they have abbreviations. So we work on our abbreviation lessons. Read about personification, learn about that. So I kind of mix all of that into our lesson. Not every day we work on every single one of those things. We kind of blend it through. So we might talk about personification by reading that book, and then we'll work on our grammar parts of speech. And then say the next day we may work on some parts of speech, and then we'll throw in some abbreviations and some homophones. So we kind of blend it all in to kind of just what works. And then, like I said, I like to kind of keep both girls on kind of the same path, but just at different levels. That way we're kind of working on the same things, but just at different levels. That way I'm kind of able to teach them both at the same time. They're both hearing the same things. I hope that was helpful, guys. I hope you were able to kind of see how I put into play the things that we're using and to teach language arts. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of stuff. I don't know. You know, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be good. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy that I'm, you know, actually doing this. I'm happy that I am able to put my own curriculum together and that I am able to teach it. And the girls seem to love it. They're not like skipping any beats from, you know, missing the curriculum that we were doing before. They enjoy it. It is still a pretty quick lesson. I'm all about multiple quick lessons, so they're loving it. But if you have any questions, guys, drop them down below and I will get back with you. Hopefully I was able to kind of explain how we're using things and you're like, oh, okay, I get that. I think I can do that. Anyway, guys, don't forget, head over to Instagram where you can hang out with me and the family on the daily. Also, if you like this video and you like this kind of content, then please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos. And I'll talk with you guys in a couple days. Bye, guys.